So with the skyrocketing prices of electricity, is the AntMiner L7 even worth purchasing at a 24.5 cent electric rate like I have personally? Now, I've been doing a test for 3 weeks. 1 week was to Unminable, doing some speculation stuff so I could break that down on a spreadsheet, as well as 2 weeks to F2 pool, merge mining LTC and Doge. I broke down how much I yielded on each coin, how much it was actually worth at the time of pulling in that coin, how much it would be at the all-time high, and the profitability at the end minus my electric, and how much I actually made this month on this machine. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, my name's ChumpChangeXD. Just before we get into the spreadsheet, today's video is sponsored by muskminers.com. They provide a wide range of cryptocurrency services such as hassle-free server hosting, consulting, and competitive crypto mining hardware from all of the top profitable miners on the market currently. Musk Miners has been operating in the mining business since early 2017. They have now been professionally selling ASIC miners for more than 2 years and are 100% US based. Please go check out muskminers.com for all of your crypto mining needs. All right, so here we are at the spreadsheet I made. Now, I will go over this in just a second. First, I want to show you guys the AntMiner dashboard and show you guys that my 9050 AntMiner L7 is hashing right around 9,300. As you can see, that's the average hash rate for the 3 days that it's been up anyways. So the 9050, in this case, I actually lucked out. Now, significance of us checking out this next website, which is muskminers.com, today's sponsor. The price that these things used to be at, I actually have the price sheet from December 2021. I'll show it right here on the screen. These things were going for $25,000 to $27,000. And right now you can get them for $95.50. Now let's go over the spreadsheet and you guys can determine if this thing will be worth it for you in your situation. Again, I don't care where you guys buy it from. I just wanted to prove that point and show you guys that right now is a decent time to buy ASICs if you think about it overall. So looking right here, Flux, Ergo, Crow, BTC, Doge, Shiba, and LTC twice. This was my unminable testing, and I'm going to show you guys the yields, the profits, what was profitable, what wasn't. Looking at this, you can see 20th and the 22nd. I did LTC twice because I ran F2 pool, merge mining LTC and Doge, and I wanted to get the total that it pulled in, and then I tested it here because if you guys might recall, I actually did a test Ethermine versus unminable ETC mining, and it seemed that unminable actually took around 10% or something for a pool fee. It was absolutely outrageous. It made no sense at all. This seemed to have come out to exactly what F2 pool paid me out. So I don't know if unminable fixed something since that video or what, because we called them out on it. Who knows? I don't know. Either way, I still do like unminable, but that's why I have LTC twice here, because I had to double check and make sure it wasn't a fluke. So as you can see right here, I have the time to start and time end all in these columns. I'm actually going to move this stuff right here. All right, that'll be much easier to work with. As you guys can see, the time start and the time end, some of these were a little over 24 hours. Like this was a half hour over. This one was an hour and a half over. This is an hour and 45 minutes over. It was just life gets in the way. And sometimes it's hard, especially with kids, to, you know, go change algos every 24 hours exactly. But I did my best here, and I actually calculated, if I zoom out just a little bit and scroll over, you can see the electrical cost varies a little bit because I did calculate it per the amount of time it actually ran for. So I used this electrical calculator over here, which I will leave down in the description below if anybody's interested in using it. So I just simplified the spreadsheet a little bit and actually added a couple columns and removed the color so you guys could see it a little easier. The total right here, this is after electrical costs at the time of mining. And the total right here is the all-time high speculation price if the coin ever got back to its all-time high. Now, Flux right here, you can see 43.76 coins. The profit after electrical costs was 83 cents. And if it ever hit the all-time high at $3.33, we would have had a $125.99 day. Now, Flux was still profitable at this time, and it's upwards of 60 cents now. Now, over here, looking at Ergo, I'm not going to break all these down exactly like I just did Flux, but you can see we got 15 coins here. I actually lost 33 cents during this test, and $447 day if this thing ever got back to its all-time high. Crow, we had 342. Crow, I lost $3.01 there, and Crow would have been at $308 day if we ever got back to its all-time high. BTC, I actually lost 55 cents. If it ever got back to its all-time high, it would have only been a $61 day, which is kind of surprising, but at the same time not, because it's not a full coin. It's actually just a piece of a coin. Doge, I was kind of disappointed in. You could see 278.44 for the coins. We actually lost 40 cents here, and the all-time high would have been 183.37 if it ever got back to its 73-cent peak. So Shiba, we actually got 2.8 million. Over here, we actually profited $3.20, which is kind of surprising. Then the all-time high, if it ever got back to where it was, we would have $221.48. Now, LTC was kind of where I was pretty surprised because the actual yield for LTC and Doge on F2 pool actually almost equaled what Unminable paid me out as. So as you can see, this day right here, I actually made $4.47, and this day I made $5.50. And again, this is after electric. And if it ever gets to its all-time high, I could have had a $97 day and a $103 day. So that's pretty interesting. But now let's get to the actual point of this video. Is the L7 worth it when it comes to mining at 24.5 cents? All right, so this is my complete breakdown of 2 weeks straight to F2 pool. Now, I had yielded every day almost 0.1. Now, with the profitability rising for everybody, the difficulty was getting a little harder towards the end here. As you can see, it was under 0.1. But either way, you can see this is the USD value that I brought in every single day. This is the amount of Doge right here that I brought in every single day. This is the USD value of that Doge that I brought in every single day, and the total value between the Doge and the Litecoin all right here laid out. Now, again, my electric rate is super high. F2 pool pays you out exactly 24 hours later every day. So it's the same time every day, which is why I stopped. If you could see right here, January 4th, I skipped a day and I allowed it to pay me out a full day on the 6th, then the 7th, the 8th, and so on and so forth. So that's how I came up with this whole spreadsheet right here. Now, my electric cost, $19.73 for a 24-hour period, okay? If we look at the total USD value, everything here is in the green. It's all above 1973. So obviously I was making money. Tallying everything up for those 14 days, it was $361.93. If you see the Doge, all the Doge I've gotten, it was 2,700 Doge. I ended up yielding $233.23. Then if you look over here, the Litecoin, I had 1.438 Litecoin in total for 14 days. $128.70. Now, after my electric bill right here, after tallying all this up, $276.22, and then minusing that from the $361.93 comes up to the $85.71 that you see there. So that is my total profit of these 14 days at a 24.5 cent electric rate with this L7. So this thing's a beast, to say the least. Now, looking at the all-time high prices. Now, could you imagine if LTC or Doge were at its all-time high and I was only paying $20 to run this machine, and on the LTC side, every day I was making over $30, $40 in some cases, and Doge I was making over $130 to $150, say. Actually, down here is $120, but either way, for these days at the all-time high prices, I would have made in LTC $589.98, and then in Doge at the all-time high, it would have been $1,975.75. Now, this is exactly what I would have gotten total, $2,565.73 minus the electric, which is right here, the $276.22, brings me down to $2,289.51. That would pay itself off in about 5 months if we bought a L7 at today's rate at the all-time high prices. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you guys that price sheet again, when they were going for $27,000 and now they're going for $9,000. It's kind of crazy the way people look at things. It's like everybody, when they see the price going up, everyone's like, oh, I gotta buy, I gotta buy, I gotta buy. But when the price is going down, nobody is buying anything. Everyone's just getting scared. Like, oh, I don't want to buy that. I don't want to buy that. It's like you're chasing your tail in circles. So I just wanted to bring this point here. Again, I don't care where you guys buy these things from. It just might be a good idea if you're looking at mining long term and this is something you're actually interested in. And on top of that, I'm actually heating my house with this L7 with those shrouds that I actually make in the Misfit Mining store. So link in the description for that as well if you guys are interested. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was my spreadsheet. Again, I'm going to leave that down in the description if anybody's interested in taking a peek at it. I mean, it just makes sense to me. And again, like I said, I really don't care if you guys buy these things or not. I just wanted to bring this point to light because the L7 is super profitable. And on top of being able to heat my house with it, it's literally a win-win in my situation, even at 24.5 cents. So if you have a 10-cent electric rate, you guys are killing it on these things, even at this rate in this market. It's just unbelievable. I don't know. Again, to each his own. You guys feel free to do what you want. If you guys appreciated this content, please go down there, hit that like button, and consider subscribing. Also, if you guys haven't seen this video, please go check it out, and I'll see you guys real soon. Peace.